Good morning, Don Kabbes here with Nathan Saarloos. Nathan is the crop specialist in the Mitchell area. And we're just doing a little preamble here to the Great Lakes Grain Crop Tour that's going to start in first week of September. So I'm just here with Nathan, and we're trying to look at different areas across the province. And so Nathan, out of the Mitchell area, just asking you a couple questions here, Nathan. What has really been some of the major factors that are going to be affecting yield this year so far?
Oh, I think so far who got lucky with rain is the biggest factor with yield. There's a lot of areas that got lucky towards the Mitchell zone that look pretty good, but then there's areas that missed it, and that seems to be really showing up, as well as what conditions did you plant into? Were you a little bit early? Did you get that compaction with manure? Those sins are showing up to catch you too. So those are some of the factors that are visibly affecting yield, I would say.
And in your area, most of the crop got in pretty good shape. You were fairly early this year. You didn't really have delayed planting by any stretch of the imagination? No,
we were dry all through May. Everything got planted in nice succession, all in good time. And yeah, it was a good planting season. And actually in Mitchell, things have looked good compared to other areas for the most part because of that. But now with some of the weather challenges, it's starting to fade a bit.
What upcoming factors are we going to be looking for here that may affect yield? Some of the pollination. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, pollination. Anything that was real pollinated early seems to be getting a bit more tip back. I'd say for the most part we're just into that blister stage, and so we're just starting to see, what are those challenges with pollination, how far is that tip back, and what's kernel fill going to be like in corn specifically. In beans, we're starting to see drought take its toll. We've got spider mites that are starting to amplify in areas that are, it's going to take out maybe 2 or 3 acres on the boundary. There's guys spraying, and how is that going to affect pod fill? We're pretty much done flowering now, and so are we going to get that top cluster, or is things just going to sort of fizzle out and have a below average crop? That remains to be seen.
What kind of in your area, what's the most challenged area or the good areas kind of in your travels? What are you seeing?
Yeah, the good areas I would say would be sort of in that north Oxford County, just north of Woodstock. They caught some rains a week ago or so, and so that's really come along good. And right in Mitchell, there's some really nice looking fields. But yeah, I think you get a little bit west of Mitchell and to some of the lighter ground, even down into that Fullerton area. Things are starting to fade fast. We really could use a rain in the next few days.
What for your own average yield, are you thinking average, below average, above average? I know it's a crapshoot today.
With beans, I'm thinking they're going to be an average crop. With corn, some of the estimates that we've done so far, we're getting 200 bushels, but that's being sort of optimistic. And so, I would say that it's going to be an average at best as well.
Right. Okay, great. Thanks, Nathan. So just get ready for our crop tour. If you want to have your field assessed, go onto our website, greatlakesgrain.com, and you can click on the link and put your field information in. We'll be more than happy to come out and have a look and see how things are. So that's all I have for you today. Talk to you soon.